Here's a striking revelation that challenges many assumptions about Charlie Kirk's final days. Van Jones has come forward with a message Charlie sent him just one day before his tragic death. This message paints a picture of Kirk that many might find surprising, especially given the heated political climate surrounding his passing. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite their fierce public disagreements, Charlie reached out to Van for a respectful dialogue, not to fan the flames of division. Van Jones, a well-known political commentator, shared this private direct message with Anderson Cooper on CNN, offering a rare glimpse into the mindset of Charlie Kirk shortly before he was fatally shot in Utah. The message was an invitation from Charlie to Van, proposing a civil and gentlemanly debate about a highly sensitive topic, the recent stabbing incident on a Charlotte light rail, involving a Ukrainian refugee. To give some background, Van and Charlie had been engaged in a tense back and forth over whether the Ukrainian refugee who was tragically killed was targeted because of her race. This debate had become quite heated in public forums, with both sides passionately defending their views. Yet, despite this, Charlie's message to Van was strikingly conciliatory. He wrote, "Hey Van, I mean it. I'd love to have you on my show to have a respectful conversation about crime and race. I would be a gentleman, as I know you would be as well. We can disagree about the issues agreeably." Van revealed that this message was sent on September 9th, 2025, the day before Charlie Kirk was shot. However, Van only saw the message after the shooting had occurred. Now, in the aftermath and amid swirling narratives about censorship and the looming threat of civil war, Van is sharing this message to set the record straight. He insists that Charlie Kirk was not an advocate for censorship or civil conflict, contrary to some of the more sensational claims circulating online. What makes this even more compelling is that Van and Charlie were often seen as ideological adversaries, mortal enemies, as Van puts it. Yet, despite their deep political differences, Charlie's willingness to engage in a respectful, face-to-face debate underscores a side of him that many might overlook. It raises important questions about how we perceive public figures and the nature of political discourse today. So what does this mean for us? Are we too quick to assume that political opponents are unwilling to listen or engage respectfully? Could this message from Charlie Kirk be a call for more civil conversations in a time when polarization seems to dominate? And here's the part most people miss. Does this change how we interpret the events leading up to his death, or the narratives that followed? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe that figures like Charlie Kirk and Van Jones can truly find common ground? Or is this just an exception in a sea of conflict? Share your opinions and join the conversation below. Because sometimes the most unexpected messages reveal the most important truths.